Prepare yourselves. My evil eye is out to destroy you.
Tonight, it's Halloween.
Halloween is Satan's, the night of the devil.
Bolted doors and windows barred. Guard dogs prowling in the yard. Won't protect you in your bed. Nothing from pumpkin.
Samhain, also known as All Hallows Eve, also known as Halloween. Predating Christianity, the Celtic holiday was celebrated on the one night between autumn and winter when the barrier between the living and the dead was thinnest, and often involved rituals that included human sacrifice.
You know why we celebrate Halloween? Long time ago, it was a night of great power, when the days grew short, and the spirits of the dead returned to their homes to warm themselves by the fireside.
It's a Celtic word. Samhain. That means the Lord of the Dead. The end of summer. The festival of Samhain.
Tonight is about respecting the dead. Because this is the one night. Dead. All sorts of other things. Roam free. Pay us a visit.
Your blazing speed won't save you from my rolling eyeball.
What's up, guys? All right. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to bring my guest on. You know him as Mr. Bombastic. It's Jonathan.
Yo,
What's up, buddy?
not a whole lot, man. Decided to watch Candy Corn.
Yeah. So I'll explain what's going on. There's a link in the chat. I'll post it again. For the movie, it's on YouTube. Hopefully you'll just get like the one ad at the beginning. But so basically what happened is I'm in the Flesh Wound Features Discord, and I got into what I can only describe as a kerfuffle with a couple of the people in there. Ben Grimm posted candy corn red vines, and so I responded like any sane person would. I said, why would you make anything taste like candy corn? That's like a downgrade from literally any other way it could taste, right? I mean, obviously. Candy corn is trash.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
It's the bottom of the barrel of the shitty Halloween candies, which we were talking a little bit about before the stream.
Without a doubt.
What are some of your
garbage.
other ones that you just hate? Like besides like candy corn's the bottom. Like that's
Well, we talked a little bit before stream. I hate those chalk sticks you used to get with like superheroes or Jessica disagrees. Hold on.
What about candy corn being disgusting?
She thinks candy corn is awesome, apparently. She loves candy corn.
It is so bad. So nasty. Like it's not even.
It's dried icing. They've been selling us dried icing.
It's so sweet. Like it is just like I feel like I just like did like a bump of like Coke or something, man. Like you're like, woo!
But yeah, so anyway, Ben accused me of hating Halloween. And I got pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty angry. And so Kruger from Flesh Wound Features challenged me to eat a bowl of candy corn while watching candy corn on my channel. And I just felt like I had to do it. So here we are.
We're doing it, dude. I have candy corn in my home. And I will not be eating that. And you watch your dirty, filthy mouth, Jessica. Circus peanuts are fantastic.
Circus peanuts are okay. I'm not like passionate about them.
I got
They're
like it's like my grandpa loved them. You know what I mean? Like it's like one of those things that I always eat them with my grandpa.
Yeah.
So Jessica hates my grandpa. He's dead, by the way.
You should feel pretty bad, Jessica. Also, Necco wafers. Do you remember Necco wafers?
Yes.
They were like kind of flavorless discs of powder.
Oh, they're terrible. They're just so bad. You get like a roll like a foot long.
Yeah. Everything else is pretty good. I don't really have a lot of complaints about.
There's something you referred to as a peanut butter kiss, which it's just the generic like peanut butter candy wrapped in orange or black. And that shit's nasty. Popcorn balls.
I don't have a problem with peanut butter kisses. And I did hate popcorn balls when I was a kid, but they've grown on me. I mean, it's just sweet popcorn to me now, which I'm cool with. And apples was a pretty bad. Like you always knew that house that gave you the apple.
I mean, he is dead, but it's not a thing.
Did she get mad or worried? Nah, he's just joking.
Yeah, I mean, you had nothing to do with it.
But we have Pope Strangelove. He's saying hi to Meemaw and Gordy. Daniel Shine, what's up?
Shout out.
Ben Grimm. One of the insiders of this whole incident.
It's cruel and unusual punishment. Did somebody see you buy that?
Candy corn?
Yeah.
I went to the self-checkout and I did it pretty well.
There you go, man.
We got Jessica, of course, in here defending candy corn. Jason Morgan. I agree. It looks like it's going to be fun. Big T.
Pusha T.
Anthony's Horror and More. What's up, buddy? Jay the Stingray. Shit on candy corn and defend circus peanuts.
Dude, circus peanuts are they're okay. Like, I mean, they're not bad.
They have a good texture, and I think that's my biggest problem with candy corn. Eating candy corn is like chewing on a candle. Like, let's be honest here.
It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel edible. Like, you're not supposed to eat it.
Nah, it sends that like signal to your brain that like you're eating something you're not supposed to.
Yeah. Oh, this is plastic. Don't ingest.
Jay got toothpaste. I know that's
I've never had that.
I don't think I've ever gotten that either, luckily.
Let's talk about these weak ass kids now, dude, that don't even trick or treat anymore. And if they do, like they do a trunk or treat or something on like a Saturday before Halloween. Like, how depressing is that?
Well, you can't blame the kids. That's the adults' fault.
That's true. But I'd like to think that our generation would have cherished that because we were the Halloween generation for sure. Like, I mean, it was a thing before you know, our generation, and then it's a thing after. But we were the ones who really made that holiday something.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's just like society. Not to get too depressing, but society is like paranoid. We're all separated. We're split. Everybody thinks everybody's like, if you send your kid out in the front yard, he's gonna get like kidnapped by murderous savages or something. I mean, when I was a kid, I went out by myself at
We were
like
gone,
5 or
man.
6, and I didn't come back until like 9.
Group of kids,
supervision.
man. I mean, like, if it was cold, your mom might yell, "Wear a jacket," and then you'd be all pissed because she'd make you leave the house with the jacket, and you're like, "I got the thing, like my costume, mom.
And
Like, I can't be putting a jacket on."
Cramps your style, dude. How can I be Dracula if I'm wearing a fucking
a starter windbreaker? like that's legitimately something like that's ingrained in my memory. It was a blue starter windbreaker. I was so pissed.
Those did you ever have the puffy starter? This is off topic, but do you remember the puffy starter jackets?
I never had a starter one. I have a puffy like jacket like that now though, that I got like this year
with like a logo on it.
Oh yeah, it's polo, bro. Like it's they're cool again.
Well, I think it was the Sharks hockey team, because it was at like TJ Maxx on discount. So my mom was like, "All right, we'll get you that one." I didn't even like sports. I had to fit in, you know.
Oh, I did that a lot, man. I'd be like, "That team's colors are cool," and they'd be like, so when those like sporty kids would ask you like who your team was, you could sprout off something.
All right, Jessica says, eating circus peanuts is like gummy chalk.
I've never had gummy chalk. Is that like Swedish fish?
I think she's saying like it's like chalk but gummy.
Oh, I know. I'm just fucking with her.
I don't understand that though. Gummy chalk, that's like an oxymoron.
It is.
She still dresses up and walks around, no shame.
I haven't dressed up in a while.
I did last year.
See, like here's where you have like this definitive advantage over me, Chris. Okay, I can't be anything scary and imposing at 5'8". Like I'm a little chubby. I'm 5'8". You're this giant person. Like you can put on like a mask and just be terrifying. Whereas I look like some sort of goblin or hobbit.
I mean, you could be Leatherface, bro. Leatherface.
I feel like he was a lot taller than me.
I don't know, dude. It's hard to tell with those cameras. You could pull it off, I think. I mean, you're not like a hobbit, dude.
Yeah, not like aggressively short.
I'm aggressively tall. You're like a normal person.
No. I still have to stand on stuff. I can't get to the A shelf where all my A movies are without a step stool. So
well, see, I try to like elevate my bottom shelf so I don't have to like
lay down
my back. Get me, like X through Z.
I know what you mean, man. It's like, man, I don't want to watch nothing starting with a W right now.
And also, candy corn is on Prime for free right now, if that's a better option.
Candy corn. Do you ever hear Lewis Black's rant about candy corn?
Something about, I think I remember.
Like they just wash all the unused candy corn off and resell it the next year.
Because back in the day, we'll start the movie in a second. Sorry, guys. But back in the day, that candy corn was like a very hands-on, personal, like, I don't think they made fun. If they made fun size, nobody gave them out because you always got those like
handful.
Yeah, it was like a handful of candy corn and like a spider ring or a finger puppet.
Yeah,
and those little clear bags with like a staple on it. Like people, little old ladies would like personally make each individual bag of candy for you.
Yeah, but dude, those old ladies back then loved that. Like they lived for that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Or you'd have like the houses on the block where like you knew if you walked up to it, something was gonna jump out and scare you.
Yeah, it's good times. But the bad thing is they put all that work into it, and I didn't appreciate it because
Yeah.
Like I would have rather got like a fun size Snickers or something.
Which used to be like this big.
Yeah. They were bigger.
Back in my day.
He still makes his kids walk.
We walk, man.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
The last because we get like maybe like last year we didn't get any trick-or-treaters. I think the year before that we got like one, and they drove up in a van, and the dad like sent them out, and they ran up and got their candy and ran back. It's a pretty sad state that trick-or-treating is in. Jessica had the Mighty Ducks jacket. All right, but let's start this movie. If you're gonna watch it on YouTube, I'll post a link one more time. And you might get an ad, but just do a 3, 2, 1, I guess. So 3, 2, 1, play. So you haven't seen this, right?
No, I know zero about it. It's a Red Central movie.
Yeah. Don't expect a lot. It's not a great movie. It's it has its moments. It's a valiant effort at a little movie, but yeah, it's not great or anything. And as promised, here's the devil's seed right here.
God bless you, man. God bless you.
Fresh bag. I'm opening it up. So you know I didn't switch it out with something better.
By the way, how did we go this far into human existence without a notable horror film called Candy Corn?
I mean, it was ripe for the taking.
Nobody jumped on it.
And I'll just go ahead and not waste any time with this. I'm not looking forward to this at all, but here's the first one, boys.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, it's not great.
Tell us
I'm
what's
not
going
gonna
on.
I'm not gonna eat the whole bag. Because that was one of the I think the challenge was like a whole bowl. If I do that, I might not wake up tomorrow.
The closed captioning will not say the F word. How about that?
Are you watching it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I expect that. YouTube has no balls.
There's a deaf person out there just very, very like confused right now. Are these guys supposed to be teenagers?
Yeah, supposed to be. This that's one of the things that really sticks out about this movie is the teenagers.
Yeah, because I mean that dude was 39.
Yeah, that main guy with like the hair and the
and like
bomber
the weird
jacket,
bone face.
He's a horrible actor too in this.
Like that dude's got a mortgage and a couple kids. Like he's not a fucking teenager. Like
nah, dude.
He coaches Little League. Like he's
fresh out of high school. What are you talking about? Obviously. Ben says the trick is to not buy candy and then you'll get a ton of trick-or-treaters.
That's true. No, this guy. Those serial killer glasses.
He's pretty funny from what I remember. I saw this once, like a while back. I don't remember liking it too much. But it's
Fuck
got
that
cool.
Greasy Strangler movie. I'm sorry, I just saw Dan say that and I get triggered when I hear a Greasy Strangler.
Where is it? Sky Elobar from Greasy Strangler. Gonna be at Scarefest.
Have you ever seen the Greasy Strangler?
I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't gotten to it yet. No.
It is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was angry watching it. Like that's not an emotion a movie should invoke.
I mean, some movies, like, have you ever seen Knock Knock?
Yeah.
I would say that movie is definitely meant to invoke anger, and it did with me. But probably not for the same reason.
Man was a saint, by the way.
Ben hates the Greasy Strangler.
It's so fucking bad. I mean, once they heard, the lineup, it's including all the YouTube people there, Big T. I mean, it's a must. That's the must attend event of the year, the Scarefest.
Big Crack Rock. He'd rather have a big corn on the cob dripping with warm butter. I mean, naturally. That's better than candy corn.
Corn on the cob is the shit.
Trick or Treat Studios made that pumpkin pail that he's got.
No shit. Why?
I mean, they used to make a bunch of stuff for indie movies.
I mean, it's just a dirty ass pumpkin pail.
It's cool though, because it looks kind of vintage. I thought about buying it just because I like.
You know what my favorite ones were? You may have just been a little too old for this, but you probably remember them. McDonald's with their Happy Meals used to give out the.
Oh yeah.
Like you get a ghost, a pumpkin, or a witch.
Yeah,
bucket.
I wish I had kept some because I'd kill for one now.
I wonder what those go for on eBay.
Probably more than you want to spend.
Let me see, dude. I remember throwing so many of them away.
I only think I got one, and I'm pretty sure I got the ghost. But I mean, it probably got thrown away. McDonald's is kind of missing out on, like, they need to bring that back. People would love it.
Oh man, like I would shit, man. Be able to take my kid, get the same kind of thing, get the same kind of experience. And the collector's cups. I think like you brought that up somewhere recently. Like that was so awesome.
Yeah, and the 90s used to be full of it. And that, like, now I think it's partially they're just cheap. Because I'm pretty sure McDonald's even started to get to the point where they're going to try to make like Happy Meal toys out of cardboard so that they're disposable.
Like for
the environment.
Like that's what Wendy's does. Like all their stuff is like cardboard.
Yeah, but they're saying it's for the environment.
Yeah. No, it's because those little toys are fucking expensive.
Yeah. Nobody's dumb. McDonald's, quit lying.
You can get them for like not an unreasonable price. Like you can get one for like $12.
Too soon, Big T. Too soon.
Oh man, this is the whole set.
How much is it?
$110.
See, I don't know if I would want to spend that.
Oh no, I don't want to spend that, but I'd spend $12 on one.
Yeah, I would. I just wish they would, because if they brought it back, like my 38-year-old ass would be going to McDonald's to buy Happy Meals.
Yeah, me too, man.
Every day until I got them all.
My kid gets enough Happy Meals that there'd be extra.
Sonic. I don't even remember Sonic having.
I remember Taco Bell having some pretty shitty toys. Arby's has shit toys.
Arby's for a minute had awesome toys. They had like these Transformers. They also had. Do you remember Mr. Mean?
Uh-huh.
It's an old cartoon, and it was like just Google it sometime if you have the motivation to. It's like a weird, like
Mr.
early
Man.
80s probably cartoon. They had those little rubber like figures, and then I'm pretty sure this is Arby's. Yeah, I think this is Arby's. They had California
The
raisins.
California raisins. I had so many.
Just have this on my desk.
I had the action figures when I was a kid. I love those little fucking things, man.
This is vintage, man, from my childhood. So it's just one of those things that stuck around.
There was so much cool shit like that back in the 90s.
Yeah. And it always got like this. There was always like, if something got popular, they would have something where they were riding a skateboard, or they had like a backwards hat on. Or
dude, there were just so many radical like versions of them, just like extreme.
Yeah. Like, do you remember the cool Ninja Turtles? Like,
oh yeah,
Leonardo was wearing like a leather jacket, and like Raphael, I think, had like a bandana on.
They did so many weird ass turtles. Like I had like a set of like paratrooper Ninja Turtles that had parachutes. So you just like stand on top of a picnic table and fucking throw it. Then
yeah, Ninja Turtles they had crazy lines of toys.
Do you remember Street Sharks? Or yeah, I think it was Street Sharks.
Yeah.
I really liked that show.
That's one of those cartoons that came out, like the toy came first, and then they made a cartoon to like advertise it. I think they did that a lot back then. This guy's one of them. They were called Stone Protectors. This is vintage from my childhood too.
I remember those. What the fuck were they? Like I've seen those. They were like crazy troll dudes.
They're like trolls.
Yeah.
But they were in a rock band, but they also knew karate and fought bad guys. It was a blatant Ninja Turtles ripoff.
I vaguely remember that. Like you brought the toy out. I remember seeing that.
They were called Stone Protectors.
Like I was into Ninja Turtles for a good while. And then like Power Rangers became a thing.
Yeah.
And, I got lost in that.
Power Rangers took over right after Ninja Turtles, and I think that was the last thing I really watched like as a kid. Unless, did X-Men and Spider-Man come out after Power Rangers, or was that around the same time?
It was around the same time because like X-Men was like 94 or something. That was awesome. I think it was like Fox or something Saturday morning.
Yeah. That theme song for X-Men, that was epic, dude. That got you pumped.
I remember for that show they did these like play sets. Like you get like a Wolverine mask, like a hard plastic Wolverine mask, and this huge fucking Wolverine glove with like a claw that like kind of like shot out when you hit this button.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had all those. I had the Cyclops helmet, the Magneto stuff.
That was past the point where I was getting stuff like that. I remember when Ninja Turtles came out, I got like a Raphael mask with like the nose, and it had the size and these crappy little throwing stars, but they had a plastic ring around it, so it wasn't like sharp pointed objects, and I cut the ring off and made them sharp.
Forget this safety shit.
Yeah,
with Ninja Turtles, dude, my mom has a Polaroid where Walmart did like this thing where you could meet a Ninja Turtle, and they just had a fucking dude in a Ninja Turtle outfit, and you got like a little fucking mask.
Hold up.
It was Leonardo.
Dude, look at this. All this stuff is just on my desk, like within arm's reach. This is gonna be embarrassing for me. If you can even make this out, that's me as a little kid with a shit-eating grin. Exactly what you're talking about. I'm eating just the crappiest looking Ninja Turtle ever.
Yes. Chris, that's a t-shirt. Is what that is. That is a
I
t-shirt.
don't know, dude. Look how dorky I was. I had those big ears and big old buck teeth in the front.
Here's what we need. Here's what you need to do. You need to find another shitty Ninja Turtle and get a picture with him now.
And then recreate it.
Exactly. But this one was Walmart. He wasn't that shitty. Like that one was fluffy. Like that.
I think it was Walmart.
Was it Walmart?
No, actually, I think that might have been Kmart because Kmart used to be pretty big.
Yeah, but I vividly remember Walmart, and they gave you a mask. Like when you met him, you tied the mask on and took your picture with him.
That's pretty sweet.
It was a big day in my life meeting a Ninja Turtle. I was so fucking amped, dude. Like,
we got Jess Graham here.
Jesticles.
Ben's got the Halloween nugget people. Do you remember those? I'd like
Dude,
to have that too.
I have the I still eat off the plate because they did like one of those fucking Malmac plates or whatever.
Yeah, I remember those.
And it was all of them dressed up. Like one's an octopus and we got on a tangent there.
Well, I mean, I don't know how everybody else feels about this movie. I think it's pretty low, but there's just not a lot going on. I think this guy, I think his name is Poncho. I guess you call them little people now. He's got like a long speech thing that's pretty cool. Like some of his dialogue is cool. The monster looks cool. But it's a pretty standard like slasher movie.
Big ass fucking bucket of candy corn there. Street Sharks were the shit, man. Like anthropomorphic, like crime fighting animals were all the rage in the early 90s.
Yeah, and it's all there was one called Samurai Pizza Cats. Do you remember that?
No.
That sounds like a joke, but it's real.
Hang on, I'm trying to think of the one. It's like tattooed teenaged. Hang on, what is that called? It had to do with these like magic fucking tattoos they had.
Oh god. Yeah, they were really trying to grab for straws on some of those.
Yeah, here it is. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. And like I do vaguely remember this. If I get this to focus.
Yeah, that was probably like post Power Rangers too, wasn't it? Where they were just trying to hit both audiences.
Exactly.
And here's Kruger. One of the other guys.
Timestamp 1740.
I keep getting ads, man. It might be better to watch it on Prime if you have that option.
Got that YouTube Premium, son. You know.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. That's the one streaming service I won't get rid of.
Why are you giving them your money, man?
Because I don't want to watch the ads, and you get a fucking like music streaming service with it too for that price. And they send you free shit all the time.
What do you mean free shit?
Like I got in a couple like their Google like Nest products, and like I got the Stadia when it came out. They sent it to you for free.
I think I'm just bitter about, YouTube is supposed to be like a user supported place to put your videos. I'm still stuck in that frame of mind where it's like, you're not a fucking streaming service. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's just the ads have gotten so bad. Like, it used to be one ad at the beginning and you're done. And now, like, there's ad breaks.
But yeah, this is Kruger. You're welcome to come on, dude, if you want. Just let me know. I'll send you a link because you're the person who laid down this challenge. So you're welcome to come on if you want.
Never seen Ben on camera.
I mean, yeah, Ben, that would be amazing.
That'd be like a debut, man.
Dan's saying I have to finish the whole bag, which that's not going to happen. But I do have to remember to eat one every once in a while, don't I?
It's so fucking nasty. Is that Courtney Gaines?
Yeah. Malachi.
Outlander! We have your woman!
He's another bright spot in the movie, man. Because he actually has like a meaty role. They put Tony Todd in here too, but he's a little bit of a side character. But Courtney actually does stuff in the movie.
Dude, the fucking character he played in Rob Zombie's Halloween. The fucking rapist, like, orderly at the mental hospital.
The best scene in cinema history. Mike just finished rewatching X.
It's good shit.
Great movie.
We have a bloody naked man.
This looks like it was shot like just anywhere.
Yeah,
like that suburban, like, and it could have been shot out here.
Yeah, like honestly, I've seen shit like just those single story ranch style houses that all kind of look the same with different shutters.
Yeah. All right, Kruger is gonna hop on, so I'm gonna send him a link.
If he ate the whole bag, like, he'd lose his foot.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to kill myself. How much is left? Plenty, brother.
If you haven't already, get down there and hit that like button. 1 like for every piece of candy corn, Chris.
There's not even a window in this thing where you can see how much is left. There you go. It's a full bag. I've eaten like 10 pieces, I think.
That should be at least 10 likes, people.
Yeah. A like for every piece I eat.
Oh, you're behind, dude. You got 12 likes.
Oh, no. Here's 2. Down the hatch.
See, y'all keep reminding him now.
Ah.
14 likes.
Oh, no. That's actually going to be a thing, isn't it?
Success.
All right, hold up.
Let's get the banner going for that. Let's get the...
All right, Kruger, I sent you the link on Twitter. Jessica wants the bag. Hopefully there will be some left, and if there is, I'll send it to you.
Ooh, we're at 17 likes.
Oh, no. right.
Oh,
Here's 3. You can see that. Try not to kill me though, guys. I'm doing this for the love of Halloween.
it's good for business.
It's like candle wax.
Yeah.
How can anybody like this? I mean, the taste isn't horrible. I'll admit that. It has like a vanilla. I mean, it's bland. It's plain. It's nothing special at all. But that texture, man, that texture kills it.
It's bad.
I do not think Tony Todd has showed up yet, has he?
I haven't seen him.
He comes in later kind of as like the voice of reason. You'll see, like whenever all the stuff goes down. He says that's how they get you. The taste is addicting.
It tastes like a dick. I guess. I guess.
Will I be converted tonight?
To dick or candy corn?
Either one, man. It could go either way.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, buddy? So how you feeling about my? I'm not gonna eat the whole bag. That would be insane, and I would die. But are you proud, man? Am I proving my
You're proving your allegiance to Halloween right now? Especially by watching the shitty movie while doing it.
Yeah.
How many likes are we up to, folks?
I would honestly rather watch the movie than eat the candy corn, to be honest with you.
I don't know about all that. Like, I remember when this came out, I was super excited just because of the cast and everything. You know, fucking the little person from Rob Zombie's movies got Tony Todd in it. I was all in. Then I just watched it. I was like, this is just like a low budget fucking Halloween slasher, I guess. I mean, it's fine for what it is, but the hype going into it was huge.
Yeah, I remember seeing, like we were talking earlier, Trick or Treat made some, like, I think they made the mask and they made the pumpkin pail. Which
they have a
figure
for this motherfucker now. I'm like, he ain't that cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a bland movie with not a lot going on. But I mean, they tried to go for practical effects. That's admirable.
Did we get to the spine rip kill yet? Because like even that, like I remember when I first watched it, I was like, oh, this would be cool if it looked better. It's like they're very mid effects still.
Yeah.
But anytime we have the little person from 31, I'm all in. Like I do love that actor. He was in what the fuck? I don't know if you're a part of our Patreon, but we just reviewed what the fuck was it? It was either Halloween Night or shit, I can't remember. There was another low budget slasher that we just watched where he was in it. I was just like, he elevates anything that he's in because he's a good actor, but
yeah, he gives a speech later that's pretty cool. I remember that. Because that's probably the one thing I remember from the movie is his role.
Yeah.
And the main kid's role, the asshole. Like how horrible he is. It's like the worst performance in the movie and the best performance in the movie are the two most memorable things about it.
Yeah, for sure. The candy corn hasn't made you vomit yet, though.
I'm starting to get that like lethargic. Because I don't eat a lot of sugar. Like I try to avoid it as much as I can. So I'm not used to it. And this is like just a pure little triangle block of
sugar.
Crappy sugar.
No, candy corn aren't very good. Like I won't be on. I'm not necessarily on the team where it's like the best fucking shit ever. But M&M's did kind of turn me around. M&M candy corn flavor is fucking bomb as shit.
We'll see if I see something that says candy corn flavor, I'm not gonna get it because that's the worst thing. Like anything would be better than that.
Yeah.
Candy corn just one of those old ass candies that won't die. Like it's just like it came from a time when like pepper was spicy. Like it just like people's like fucking taste buds hadn't evolved yet.
Mayonnaise was tangy.
Yeah, exactly. Like that was a whoo.
But we do have one like hardcore candy corn fan in the chat. She loves it.
Jess.
No boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll eat it, but it's not definitely like one of my candies of choice. And I did used to get mad when I would go trick or treating and you would get the candy corn bag. Like, it would be like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Give me a Snickers, bitch.
Yeah, I actively avoid it. Like, if I get some through happenstance, I don't eat it.
The worst ones was like when you just got loose candy corn.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I? I'm not eating that.
With like bits of tobacco and pocket lint in it.
Yeah, you just fucking shoved your fucking dick beater in there and grabbed a big fucking handful.
Well, what's your favorite Halloween candy, Kruger?
That's a good question, actually. I'd say I'm impartial to Three Musketeers, just because, like, I'm a big guy. Like, I like fucking freezing my Halloween candy and then like eating it. Like, I'm a big dude when it comes to like freezing chocolate bars and shit like that, and then eating it after. And Three Musketeers was always the one that I was happy about getting, no matter what.
I'll tell you another one that's good for that, and it's one of my favorite Halloween candies is Milky Way Midnight.
Milky Way Midnight's the shit.
I've never had that. What is it?
It's dark chocolate Milky Way.
Oh
yeah, with like
So
vanilla nougat in
good.
it.
That sounds bomb.
And they're really good if you freeze them and eat them.
Yeah, I like dark chocolate actually, probably more than just regular milk chocolate.
Oh, for sure.
But I also like dots.
Yeah, oh, dots are great.
I have this as a palate cleanser towards the end when I'm done with this nasty ass candy corn. But this is like an exclusively Halloween candy that I only ever got, and I've always kind of loved them. And these are the ghost version, which is cool.
Dots were like my go-to movie candy for a while, so I get that.
I think everybody goes through a dots phase. And then your dentist is like, you gotta fucking quit, man. Like it's
if we're talking like just straight up candy though, those cookie dough bites that they used to sell at the theater, those were my shit.
We got a Take 5 lover. Take 5s are good. That's
Heath bars too. Those are my shit.
Yeah,
like I
Heath bar,
especially if you could freeze it, because the way the like toffee would get in the middle was always bomb.
You should try the Heath Klondike bars.
That sounds fucking amazing. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either. I do remember a few years ago, Klondike really expanding their line to
they have
crazy shit.
They have Reese's Klondike bars, mint chocolate chip.
I didn't even know all this.
Snickers Klondike bars.
See, Dan, not sticking your teeth too much. That's like one of the good things. It's the gift that keeps on giving, man. You got
you just pick up. Yeah.
It will pull a crown straight off.
And Heath Blizzards are great. Heath bars are just good.
I think the Reese's pumpkin has to be my all-time favorite Halloween candy.
And the thing about those
chocolate ones, I just ate one of those the other day.
The chocolate is thinner on them. That's
they're made entirely different. Like it's a completely different taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
your ratios are different. Did you try the potato chip ones?
Yeah, I like them.
It was surprisingly not bad. Like the salty sweet.
You remember when they came out with those potato chips that were chocolate covered, like back in the day? Like
wasn't bad.
Yeah,
wasn't bad.
Yeah, those were. I'm a big sweet and salty guy, so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it goes good. It goes together really good.
Those bags of like chocolate and peanut butter covered popcorn.
Mm.
Oh, holy shit!
Have you had the fancy kind that they have at like Walmart sometimes?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
It's can't be buying that shit all the time, you know. That's an anniversary, you know, something like that. Hey, baby, I got the good popcorn.
The worst though is getting like those. Have you ever been gifted one of the giant Reese's bars and all the oil just like is at the bottom of the fucking bar? It's so gross. Like I'm talking like one of those like 1 pounders.
That's what I got one of those one year for like Christmas. Inedible. You can't fucking eat them.
You can't eat that shit, and the oil like it all fucking seeps to like the middle of the bar. So you're taking a bite of peanut.
The chocolate's like 2 inches thick to keep it in a fucking cup shape, and you're like,
That's a gimmick, man. That's just pure like.
I was like in my head, dude. Like I was gonna sit down, put it on a plate, get a fucking fork and a knife,
eat it like a steak.
Yeah, man. It looked like but that was not reality. It was like that shitty, hollow ass Easter bunny chocolate.
The hollow ones.
Yes.
She'd take 5 over candy corn. I never had a York peppermint patty, I don't think, as a trick or treat candy.
I love York peppermint patties, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain if I got one.
They're all right. I'm not like, what the fuck is this stupid? Are they? They're not dots. What's the little like candy that you buy at the movie theater as the like peppermint chocolate covered?
Junior mints.
Not good and plenty's. What'd you say, Bomb?
Was it Junior Mints?
Yeah,
Junior Mints. Yeah, I used to get those all the time.
Those too. Yeah, that was a go-to theater candy for me for a little bit.
Yeah, those and dots for those dots and the cookie dough bites were like
those Junior Mints went just right with popcorn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's I don't know if we're at the same time, but I saw an old pro wrestler I used to know, Bo Cooper. He was a part of this this thing. That's actually one of the reasons I watched it.
I just realized something. We're coming up on some titties.
Huh? Oh, yeah, there they are.
I'm surprised that this didn't get age restricted. That's crazy.
I just saw them. Not the ones I was expecting.
Do you need a timestamp though, Kruger?
Yeah. What time are you guys at?
I'm at 36:37.
I'm at 36:40. I love lot lizards.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Isn't
that the guy from Greasy Strangler?
Yeah,
it is.
Corey's
What's
in
up,
the
Corey?
house. What's up, buddy? Ben Grimm got all the Japanese Kit Kat flavors.
I've wanted to do that, man.
I have too.
There was like a strawberry cheesecake one. I think I've seen.
They get crazy, man. They have a green tea flavored one and
they have a
wasabi one,
whatever,
and like red bean or something like that.
They should do it over here, man. Like release them like in like a limited, like every month or something.
There's certain there's a candy store by me that gets that type of shit that sells it, but yeah, they should just release it wide.
Like 1 year for my birthday, my wife got me like one of these like subscription boxes where it's like every month it's just like candies and shit from like different countries. And it was like that one was like Turkish. And there was some weird shit in there.
He said his favorite is matcha. That's tea, right? I think that's the type of tea.
Yeah. I think it's like a certain type of like green tea or some shit.
And I can see that working, man. Because I mean, it's sweet tea flavored, kind of. That'd be good.
Oh, sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Get you some sweet tea, bowl.
That's the official drink of Kentucky.
Like when somebody asks for unsweet tea around here, like they get a look.
I'm that guy too.
You drink unsweet tea?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you drink that though? It tastes like ass.
Because I try to watch my sugar, man.
Fucking get some
old.
of that sugar-free sweet tea. Shit.
Well, see, that's y'all are about to open up a whole can of worms. I could go on a rant about saccharin and how they're poisoning us, but it's all a conspiracy to kill us, man.
Man, here's what I'm going to say about it, all right? Here's what I've come to terms with, all right? People used to die when they were fucking 35, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like, how long we trying to go, man? I mean, like, oh, he was only 84.
Well, I'm not talking about humanity's lifespan, but I'm trying to go at least a couple more decades. I can speak for myself.
I got you, man. Yeah, but back in like the 1800s, dude. I mean, we're in our 30s. We're fucked. Like, we'd have been done by now. Like,
yeah, we would be the elderly of the village.
Motherfucker's 32. Imagine the shit he's seen. My grandpa's 24.
This guy always looks familiar. This cop.
Mm.
I feel like
chops.
Yeah, I feel like he might be a YouTuber or something.
Or is any other low budget shit, maybe. Man, poor fucking little Ronnie from Greasy Strangler. You deserve better.
I hate that goddamn movie.
Oh, I fucking love that movie, dude. That's the first time I watched it, I absolutely fucking hated it. But then, like, when I watched it again, I realized, like, it's just being fucking dumb as shit to be dumb as shit. There's so many one-liners I could just take from it and just use in my daily life. I call people bullshit artists all the time.
Like, I wish physical harm on those dudes, man. That movie pissed me off so goddamn bad.
Betrayed. You didn't like Big Ronnie and his elephant cock fucking waving around?
Just walking around the goddamn house, just flashing it everywhere.
Dude, when he does the dance and it's just flopping fucking out.
Ben Grimm saw Arizona sweet tea fruit snacks. That would be interesting.
I like Arizona sweet tea. That shit's good, but
99 cents.
I don't know about fruit snacks, but I try them.
You ever had that sweet tea vodka?
Oh, that sounds good though.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes it well with sweet tea, man. It goes a little too good.
It makes the alcoholic in my
splash of water, dude. A splash of water and a couple of glasses down, and it just tastes like tea, and it's pure vodka. Because I drank like way too much of that one night. Thought I was
everybody
die the next day.
Yeah. Of course, around here, everybody just gets fucking alcohol poisoning on Fireball. I guess that's what you do on Fridays. You go out to the cornfield and get alcohol poisoning.
Sweet alcohol is a very dangerous invention.
We used to make a shit called Bullfrog.
I remember Bullfrog.
Remember Bullfrog?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd get such a fucking hangover after drinking that shit, and my dumbass never like understood why.
Is hooch a thing outside of Kentucky? Have you ever heard of Hooch Kruger?
Yeah, we always did hooch.
Okay, because we used to make we would fill a cooler with like fruit punch, a whole bottle of Everclear. We would throw like apples and bananas and orange slices. Okay, because that's pretty bad too. That'll mess you up quick.
Oh, dude, fucking Everclear, like when we were in high school, we were dumb as fuck. We would like take shots of that shit and like try to chase it down. Fucking oof.
We got the
Godfather.
Grandmaster of the PWO himself in here. Piz, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Ben likes apple pie moonshine. That's
moonshine is a no-go for me.
Have you had apple pie though? Like good apple pie moonshine?
That's the problem. I've had good apple pie moonshine.
Yeah.
I feel you. Literally, when I was 19 at a wrestling show, this guy that he used to bring his own apple pie moonshine to the show just for the boys. I got so fucked up one night between that and just all the other drinking I was doing. I missed my flight for the show the next day. Fucking big old mess. I've told like the story in fucking detail on Patreon, but yeah, fucking apple pie moonshine's dangerous shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this ain't that old Smoky Mountain shit you can get at the fucking liquor store. That ain't moonshine.
That's basically like clear whiskey that they're kind of selling to you.
It ain't. If you ain't got to be worried about getting Jake leg or something fucked up from it, or like if it wouldn't maybe run through a radiator, like
they're going blind.
Yeah.
Another good thing that's kind of local around here sometimes is homemade wine. That's really good.
Yeah.
They can make that stuff pretty strong sometimes.
Muscadine wine.
Maybe some homemade shit I would.
I had a homemade apple wine one time, and it was the best wine I've ever drank in my life. I'll never forget it.
Dude, there's a winery in Spencer County that does wine. Like they have a slushy machine with different wines in it. Oh my God, that's dangerous.
That sounds pretty bomb.
Like, I'm not a big wine guy, but you make it a slushy and it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Dan had some apple pie moonshine at Chiller. It is some brutal stuff.
Oh, dude, I've had some that I thought was paint thinner, dude.
Is that where you bled all over the plane, Kruger?
No, that was another time. He's referring to when I was coming back from a deathmatch tournament. I literally bled I was in the middle seat. I bled on two people next to me.
From what?
My arms were all cut. And I was in a long sleeve. I tried my best to hide it, but I bled through everything, and I fell asleep like on the fucking little dinner table. And I woke up, and there was just blood everywhere. And I was like, "Stewardess, can I get a Band-Aid, please?"
A Band-Aid.
Above one Band-Aid.
Like,
you got half a pint of blood left in your body. Can I get a Band-Aid? You got any Neosporin? I don't know if that's too much, but
I was like, it just sucks because you're a big dude. Being just being a normal plane seat suck. But then when you're in the middle seat between two other people that aren't small at all, like it was like a fucking recipe for disaster. But luckily they didn't get too mad that I bled a little bit on them. I would have been way more pissed off.
imagine the story those people are telling right now.
Yeah, dude.
Dude bled all over me.
Well,
He was asking for a Band-Aid.
So your arm's falling off. Like you shouldn't.
Yeah. That's the way the shit goes in that business sometimes. You got to come home and you're fucking got like 17 open wounds on your arm. You're like, what the fuck am I going to do? Just got to get off the plane and hope for the best.
LA plane jabber.
Fucking great. That needs to be a movie now.
Write the screenplay, bro.
Yeah.
This dude's face looks like bacon or beef jerky.
Which one?
The killer.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty cool design.
Like pepper steak.
It's okay, but like maybe it's not the mask, but the rest of the costume is just like kind of generic to me.
Yeah,
the music blows.
But would you rather have them go with like coveralls?
I mean, they're literally ripping off Halloween 90% of the movie. Oh, here's the spine rip. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I just saw.
Yeah, this scene, like on paper, I would love it, but I don't know. The effects just aren't like really up to par.
It was an awkward shot.
Yeah.
always hated whenever they zoom like right in on people's faces to kind of like hide the lack of production value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe the coveralls, but like I mean, this whole thing is a whole. It's just like it's a loose whole. I think the thing that bothers me about the kill too was the fucking CGI blood. Like, you don't need all of that. You just fucking throw some goddamn blood on the wall, you assholes. You don't need to fucking save the extra $1 for that. But no, maybe like the coveralls would have kind of fixed it, I guess, since they're already ripping off Halloween so much. But at the same time, you could do something different than just that.
Well, with me, like, I don't mind a good ripoff, but if you're gonna do a good ripoff, it doesn't need to, like, they're trying to set this plot up and make you care about it.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just give us like cool kills, a cool killer design, some boobs maybe here and there, and some comedy.
I think the boobs thing is gone. I don't think we're gonna get that anymore.
Yeah, probably. I mean, on an indie level. Well, I mean, we'll never get another like Halloween ripoff in theaters, probably. That'll probably be at best on a streaming service. Which is sad.
I just haven't seen a good one in forever. Like, at least just recent. I'm trying to think of like the last good Halloween ripoff.
Well, it's not necessarily a Halloween ripoff, but I like The Barn.
Oh, the barn's great. Like, as far as a Halloween, I'm so excited for that second one.
Yeah.
Have Joe Bob in it and shit. Like, that's gonna be really cool. Did you guys like the Scare Package with Joe Bob in it?
Yeah, they're coming out with a sequel to that too. Rad's Revenge or something.
Yeah, I think they're screening it actually pretty soon.
Really?
Yeah, I could have swore I saw like a screening in New York or something about it. Like that and Terrifier 2 or something.
Isn't Terrifier 2 like ridiculously fucking long or something?
2.5 hours, dude.
I don't fucking need that.
I'm a supporter of Terrifier. I think it was good.
Yeah, I think it's fine
for what it was. And I really want to get behind Terrifier 2, but that runtime, no slasher.
90 minutes. Tight 90 minutes is all you need out of a movie like that.
Yeah.
I gotta keep my lips sealed on that, but I'll just say you won't be disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, pulling that off is a feat, like of epic proportion, honestly. Because I've never.
We talked about it. We're like, how the fuck does that even work? Like, 2.5 hours you're justifying for a Terrifier storyline. But again, my lips are sealed, but I don't think people are going to be disappointed.
Well, good. That gives me a little bit of like reinvigoration about it, because I'm hoping it plays in our theater. I really want to see it in a theater. I think that'll be
Clerks 3. I mean,
I haven't got any. I signed up for the little thing on their website, and I haven't got any notifications that it's going to be out here. So I do want to see it on a big screen for sure.
Yeah.
No, Marshy, it's not.
It's just like scenes like this in this movie is just like, we're supposed to take this seriously now.
You got this fucking daytime TV dramatic music playing.
Some Lifetime bullshit.
Look who this is. PJ Souls.
I mean, the thing I'll give them is they got a hell of a cast, but everybody.
But you can totally tell it was like to put on the cover.
Yeah, for sure.
It was padding for their marketing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not free to get these people though. Like,
yeah. But another thing though, and this is something that really bugs me, they could have saved that money, hired no-name actors and put that money towards the effects.
Or they probably wouldn't have got the promise. They probably wouldn't have got the money without the names.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you guys still hit it? PJ Souls?
For the story.
Just for the story. I mean, she's not aging badly at all.
I mean, if I was gonna fuck a granny, let's go.
I mean, look at Nina Hartley. All day.
Yeah, she's immortal or something. It's insane how she still looks. Because she was up there in age when I was a kid.
Yeah. Remember Boogie Nights. She's no Gianna Michaels, but Dan.
You know Dan would.
Of course he would.
Ben, that's $13 too much.
Are we talking about the Rob Zombie monsters?
I don't think that's out yet.
Oh, okay.
Is the pre-order up? Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna look into this.
No, that's a Netflix movie.
Well, weren't they?
Universal.
They were gonna release the Blu-ray first for some reason, and then put it on Netflix. It's a weird move.
Yeah. Wasn't it supposed to be on another streaming service first?
Well, Universal owns it, so I don't know why it didn't go to Peacock.
I mean, they probably watched the trailer and were like,
"Yeah, fuck
Netflix, y'all want
let's
this?
Sell this to somebody."
Getting tired.
I'm gonna see because I mean that's Monsters, $14.99 on Amazon right now.
What's the release date on that?
September 27th.
September.
And it says it's a #1 bestseller right now. So,
I mean, I'm gonna watch it just because I'll watch anything it does, but
I don't think I'm gonna buy it though.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
What I usually do around Halloween is I'll pick up Netflix and watch all their like specials, and then drop them again. So I'll probably do that this year with because they've got that Del Toro like anthology show coming out.
Yeah, what the shit? I can't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking about though. He's supposed to do some Lovecraft stuff in there.
Yeah, and there's also Mike Flanagan is producing and maybe directing another show. So
yeah, the House of the Fall Usher or whatever.
Yeah, so they've got a lot of stuff coming up that I mean I'm definitely gonna pick them up in October for.
Were you a Midnight Mass fan?
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched any of those. I'm going to try to get to them. I'm going to start with House on Haunting of Hill House. I'm going to start there and go down the line.
Yeah, the Midnight Mass is my favorite out of all of those ones that he's done so far. It's just like super Stephen King. Like
I mean, he's got that quality.
Yeah, it feels like Midnight Mass, so specifically, it just feels like a Stephen King tribute, to be honest. But it's fucking awesome. The acting in it, man, is just fucking ridiculous. The one thing I'll say about Netflix is they put out quality shows. Their movies sometimes are hit or miss. I like some of the pickups that they get, but as far as shows go, like they put out some of my favorite shows of all time. Squid Games too. Like I'm a huge fan of that. Midnight Mass and Squid Games were like the two from last year that just blew my mind.
That's true, Elvira. She's never gonna age, man.
Yeah, no, dude. Definitely not. I'd wash your dentures and massage your Me too, brother. Shit.
I'll be right back 1 second, guys.
All right. How's the tattoo healing, Bomb?
Oh, they're finally healed up. Gotta
Nice.
go back for touch-ups. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I only have one. It's a horrific Freddy Krueger tattoo that scarred the shit now. I want to get it covered up, but
I got all these really, really quickly. Like I didn't have any tattoos like I don't know, like 3 months ago. I got that Jason one. That was my first one.
oh, looks
A Hellraiser tat.
all that shit looks good though.
Oh, thanks,
You
man.
look like you actually got a good artist. I got when I was 17, I got this horrific Freddy Krueger tattooed on me by some like dude that just got out of prison. It looks
Actually the chick that did like this one and this one, she's 18. She's been tattooing for like 5 weeks. She's just like an incredible artist.
shit if you can luck out like that though.
Exactly. That's why I was getting so many.
A good deal on it.
Oh, it was really cheap.
Yeah.
She's basically just, practicing on you, but she's good.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm back.
Unfucking acceptable, Chris.
Sorry. We are talking about Hellraiser.
We're talking about
Damn.
tattoos.
Yeah, Dan is saying he wants a Hellraiser tat.
Yeah, I do too. Eventually,
What would you just get Pinhead though, or would you get like?
I'd probably get like the puzzle box.
I was about to say I'd get the lament, the lament configuration. Is that what it's called?
And you could get like chains coming off of it or something. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean, Pinhead definitely would be an idea too. Like it's one of my favorites, but
I mean, really, just like that shot from the theatrical poster from the original, just him holding the box.
yeah. Poor Tony Todd.
I mean, this movie, man, it's not a great movie to do a watch along for. If you notice, we're not even talking about it.
Yeah, because we're just like checked out.
There's just not a lot going on in it. It's kind of bland. And I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be eating candy corn too.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Ew.
You gotta suffer.
I'm doing it for my love of Halloween, guys.
Well, dudes, I'm gonna go and I'll be right back.
All right. Did you like the Three from Hell with whatever his name is, Poncho?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, yeah.
You're a Rob Zombie fan, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm not. But you're the one that told me to watch Lords of Salem.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it, and I didn't hate it.
Oh, okay.
So that's two. I like House of a Thousand Corpses, and I like Lords of Salem.
House of a Thousand Corpses is my favorite, and then it would probably be like Devil's Rejects. But Lords of Salem, to me, just going to watch it in the theater, the reaction from we all looked at each other after that last 10 minutes where it's just a straight up acid trip of ridiculousness. And we all looked at each other. We're just like, what the fuck did we just watch? It was just a really cool organic experience, with the theater. So I've always loved it just for that. And it was one of those first movies that I hadn't seen many things that had done that whole fever dream, craziness that they did in the last 10 minutes either. So, but he's an acquired taste. You either like it or you don't. I do recommend watching The Haunted World of El Super Beasto, though. His cartoon, I really think, is super fucking underrated. Nobody really talks about it at all. And
I remember when it came out, it was a pretty big deal. That was probably the 2000s, right?
It was 2009 it came out.
I haven't watched it, but that's where I think my problem is with his writing.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a good writer. I think he's a great visual director, and I wish that he would direct somebody else's screenplay.
Yeah,
I don't think he ever will, but I wish he would.
Yeah, no, I think his direction, the way his cinematography is and everything, he definitely could create something great if he worked on it with somebody else. But at the same time, I do like the idea of just this guy just doing whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's commendable.
Yeah. Other than maybe.
The worst thing he does, this is something I hate, and he did it in Lords of Salem too. He always does this. He will add cuts of, as somebody's dying, he'll add cuts of them at a picnic playing with a puppy.
Yeah.
To replace character development to make you care about the character. He'll just, once they die, he'll throw these sappy scenes in to make you feel something.
Yeah,
I hate that, man.
No, I get it. He did. I feel like he did that with Halloween, didn't he?
Yeah, he did it with 2 for sure.
Yeah.
He did it in House of a Thousand Corpses. When that dude is on his knees and what's his name is about to execute him.
Mm-hmm.
And they start showing flashbacks.
Yeah,
it's we don't know this character. We're just supposed to feel something because we see him in a happier time.
He does it with 31 too. It's kind of one of his cliches.
Yeah, and it's a bad one, man.
Yeah, I think House of a Thousand Corpses just I watched it at the right age, where it totally morphed my fucking brain when it came to horror, and it I think it's kind of the reason why I like such just violent nonsense rather than great plot sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the same for me? I was the perfect age.
Yeah.
I was an edgy teenager. If you like teenage Chris, if you went back in time, I would have told you that he's the future of horror. I was I love that movie. But as I've gotten older, it's just kind of I hated Devil's Rejects.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's just his writing, man. I don't think he knows how to give you characters that you care about. I
mean, I get that, but also his characters just feel like people I grew up with. They're so shitty, but they're familiar, white trash, I guess is the best way to put it. See, even there, what the fuck was that? With the fucking thumb in the face.
It was an homage to Halloween 4.
It sucked ass. Halloween 4, he stuck his fucking thumb in his head. What the fuck? I don't get that. And this movie, straight up does have a cult following. And there's a big group of people that really like this thing. I'm I just don't understand it. Maybe it's a Cali thing. I don't know.
I mean, I wanted to like it. I'm always down for Halloween is my thing. I'm always down for a Halloween horror movie.
Yeah.
And this one is just, it doesn't do it for me.
It's like it's just kind of like a bunch of okay scenes mashed together with a poor ripoff.
And taken way too seriously.
Yeah, if they were like being more funny about it.
Horror.
The what the fuck is it called? The President or whatever, where it's Halloween but a guy in a Trump mask.
I remember Tripper, which is the Reagan mask.
No. So there's a movie that came out. I think it was like maybe 2017 or 2018, and it's just like it's a straight Halloween ripoff, but the guy has a Trump mask on. I think it's called Ben. If you're watching this, you fucking know what the hell it is. What the hell is the name of that movie?
Yeah,
it's not very good, but it's ridiculous as fuck.
Well, I mean, it's something I'll seek out for sure because that sounds cool.
I feel like it's called The President, but I may be wrong. I know Ben knows because he posted it on our Discord not that long ago.
Well, yeah, I get like, because I mean, I'm from Kentucky. I've naturally grown up around people like the dudes in Rob Zombie's movie. But I don't know. It's just like one thing I always say is he, like with Devil's Rejects, he was trying to remake Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, but he took out all the redeemable characters, all the likable characters. So all you have is like Drayton, Chop Top, and Leatherface to follow around.
But
and you need Stretch, you know, and you need LG, and you need Lefty to carry the movie. People you actually like.
I don't know. I guess for me though, like, just maybe it's just because I'm a sick fuck, but like I love those characters, so I was like, let's go on the fucking ride with them. Let's like, because they are totally the main characters of the movie. It's not. It never focuses on anybody else. It's just like, all right, well, we're gonna go on this team of hoodlums and see where the fuck this goes. But I get it though. Like, you do need to have some redeemable qualities other than these rapists and murderers.
Yeah. President Evil. That's going on my list.
Yeah, it's called President Evil. It's fucking ridiculous. It's not very good, but it's one of those things that you're like, if I want to see a Halloween ripoff with a guy in a Trump mask, fuck it. Let's throw it on for 70 minutes or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, yeah. His face is even painted white.
Yeah. It's fucking great, dude.
There you go. I can even.
Oh, that's awesome.
That looks great. With the orange hair. So we're in the third act, guys. Things are about to hit the fan. And I've got lights coming on in the back on their own.
That can't be good.
Does anybody have a problem? Do you guys have like LED backlighting on your TV?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Does it come on and off on its own?
No. Mine
does all day.
Really?
Like that. If you watch, it'll kick off here in a minute and then probably come back on 2 or 3 more times.
Is it USB 2.0 or 3.0?
I think it's a 3.0. It's a newer TV.
I just got some cheap fucking Best Buy bullshit that I strapped on the back of my TV. But I haven't had that issue.
That shit will not. I can't get any of them to stick.
Oh, no, dude. They're fucking like half coming.
No.
But at this point, I'm done trying to stick them.
Yeah, me too, man. I've tried like getting more 3M tape,
duct tape. I tried electric tape and it wouldn't hold it, and duct tape seemed to do it.
It's just sad, man, that they have to go to that.
Yeah,
Have you
no.
seen like the really nice kits that like have HDMI pass through and it'll like
Dude, have you
mimic
seen
what's going on the screen?
Have you seen those motherfuckers that have the little camera on top of the TV and it matches everything with?
That's what I was. Yeah, they have one that's you just plug into like an HDMI box,
Yeah.
so you don't even have to have the camera.
Yeah, I want to get one of those eventually.
Yeah, it does look like wicked when it's going.
There's just certain movies that like are awesome. Like if it could like take all the color out of it. Like imagine watching like Mandy on that shit. It'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I saw those pictures you posted earlier in the Discord, man. You got all that Mandy stuff. I would love to have that.
I'm a hardcore Mandy fan.
Yeah, I am too.
I think Dan is waiting in the back there, Chris.
Oh, is he? What's up, buddy? I'm sorry.
What's up?
See you there.
Oh, I've only been here a minute. What's up,
said,
Kruger?
he's not sorry. He said, "Fuck that guy."
You're not supposed to tell him.
It's all right. That's all right. So enjoying your candy corn. What's the candy corn count?
I haven't kept count.
It's like 3 of them.
I've probably eaten like a good
at least 18.
Okay.
Probably a good 25, 30.
Oh, all right. That's impressive for a guy that hates it so much.
I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be eating it. I think the meme's over, though. I think we're past that.
Yeah, I think this came out like 3 Halloweens ago, roughly. And yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. I was kind of hoping for more, but Poncho's good.
Yeah, he's the best part of the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Pugs met him at the premiere of 31, or one of the early screenings, I believe, in California.
I think Pugs went to the premiere of this too, because he was talking about how nice the director was.
He probably did. Pugs has been to some awesome stuff. I still like. He was at. It may not have been Dragged Across Concrete, but a recent-ish Mel Gibson movie where Mel was there, which is just fucking awesome.
Fucking props of the pros of living in LA.
Yeah,
bastards.
So Poncho was a skateboarder, right?
I don't know much about his past.
Now
you're
I'm
not thinking of Wee Man, are you?
Fucking skateboard and shit.
No, I think I could have swore I heard he was like a skateboarder before.
He could have been. He was in that American Fright Fest, by the way, Kruger. That's what you were trying to think of earlier.
Yeah. He was in that one. And he was the best part of that movie too.
Yeah, he is really good.
That's another one I haven't gotten to. Because that was like Hellfest, Bloodfest, and American Fright Fest all came out like kind of at once.
Yeah.
I watched Hellfest and I loved it.
Yeah.
I watched Bloodfest and I didn't like it very much. So I just never got to Fright Fest.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bloodfest yet, but I am a big fan of Hellfest. Especially because I like the Scream series and it has one of the main chicks in there. I forgot what the fuck her name is. I'm like one of the few people that actually like the MTV Scream series.
I like the first.
I didn't
season.
hate it. Yeah,
I like
the first season was really
and
good.
I like the third season, which I don't think is a very popular opinion.
See, I'm back to the original Mask.
Yeah. I couldn't do Scream in the Hood. It bothered me. But I like the first two, and I like the little movie they came out with.
Yeah, the Halloween special.
Yeah,
I loved that, dude. Because like that's where they should have went with it, and that's why I didn't like the second season. I thought that it would have been way better if every season was self-contained, kind of like an anthology.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well, like the movies, right? You know, different killers.
Yeah. We'll see that because they didn't. The killer in the first and second season had no attachment at all to Scream.
Yeah,
it was a different town, a different backstory. Man,
they didn't have to call it Scream, and it would have done better had they not called it Scream. I think
probably.
Yeah.
But they could have done that every season and just kind of made it like at most maybe made the mask a little derivative, but just
my biggest problem with with season 3 was how predictable like who the killer was. You saw it like coming so fucking far away, and I was like, I already guessed it right the fuck away. So it kind of took away from the rest of the episodes when it ended up being the exact thing, I guess.
Slasher's pretty good from what I've seen of it. I'm not anywhere near caught up, but
I love that goddamn show so much.
Like cool. Cronenberg's on it.
The fourth season.
Slasher, where is this at?
So Slasher, the first 3 seasons are on Netflix, and then the 4th season is on Shudder.
Yeah, they're all standalone. At least
yeah, they're standalone. They kind of do American Horror Story-esque type shit where they'll have actors roll over from other seasons as well. But it to me, if you're a big fan of like the whodunit slasher thing and you just like gory ass kills, it delivers in both of those aspects.
Oh, nice, I'll check it out.
Is that every season or just Flesh and Blood?
Yeah, every season is different, like whodunit type thing.
But I mean, is the gore there in the?
Oh yeah, the gore is absolutely there.
Because I watched Flesh and Blood, but I haven't seen the other ones.
Yeah, the gore is on par for sure. Actually, season 3 has a kill involving a coffee machine. Literally one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, because I've been surprised lately how much a slasher works in a series form. Like, whodunits, it's really good.
I think you offended Kruger.
Oh, took him out.
Well,
John Hastings, Andy Gordon.
Push my dumb ass clicked fucking.
We thought I pissed you off and you left, man.
Oh no, my fucking dumb ass clicked some shit. I've been drinking all night, so.
Nice. What have you been watching tonight, Kruger?
I watched X right before this, and then
getting ready for Pearl.
Yeah, I'm excited as fuck.
Is that this month?
Yeah.
End right
next week.
Yeah, it is next week. Okay. Yeah, Thursday maybe.
And then we got Smile coming out at the end of the month, which at first I was like skeptical about, but now that it's got the R rating, I'm like, all right, I'm in. Barbarian just came out. Can't wait to talk that one on Wednesday. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I think you guys will love Barbarian. Don't look up too much about it though. Yeah. That's the only thing I'll say. Just go in as blind as you can.
But when you do watch it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get what they were going for too. It's awesome.
I'm trying to go in blind on pretty much everything I can. That Smile, I watched like the first 5 seconds of the trailer, and I was like, okay, I got enough. I haven't watched that trailer. And same with Barbarian. I saw that little, like kind of 5-second bumper thing, and I'm good.
Barbarian is a safe bet for everybody. I wouldn't say it's like X or anything, but
what is much? Give me a setup. What kind of movie is it? I know
it's Airbnb horror.
Yeah, horror. But then it but there's a lot more to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just say, girl stumbles into an Airbnb situation that's not as it appears. That's all you really need to know.
Okay.
It's better going into that movie blind, to be honest with you. Like the one good thing they did about the trailers is they didn't show too much. Cool. So like going in, you really have
I won't look at shit. I'll just watch the movie.
Yeah,
that's what I've been trying to do with like everything I can, honestly. But
I'm pissed with how blatantly Halloween Ends has been spoiled.
Yeah.
Like, you can't log on to the goddamn internet without seeing it.
Yeah, I know. I've tried, and I was doing really good for like a month, and then in a random video, somebody spoiled something that I don't know if it's true, but
yeah,
I'll tell you what, I'm hearing it a lot of different places now. So
I mean, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I've heard everything, but of course they were doing reshoots, so who's to say that ends up being the case?
Look,
But
if they do what they're talking about doing.
I still haven't seen a single, I haven't watched any of that trailer. So I still have that going for me, and I'm hoping
the trailer is shot in a way that I don't even know if that's in the goddamn movie.
Yeah, for real.
I would say it would be way too hokey to be in the movie because of the way she's dressed. But
well, they've done that kind of stuff before. I don't know if Blumhouse has, but other studios have.
I mean, I could see that just being like a shot trailer because, like, okay, that's all you need to know.
Lori starring in the movie of her life.
Yeah, that's all you need.
It'll be interesting. I'm still it's been a thing now for a while, but it's still weird seeing these big movies just debut on TV, just on your TV set. It's weird.
I love it.
Well, I am going to see Ends in theaters. That's a must.
I'm going to, but I wonder if, like, just me wanting to see it so bad, I may watch it before I go see it in theaters too.
I'm gonna watch it the second it drops. Like, I'm gonna stay up that night.
Well, Halloween is one of the special things that really makes me want to get to the theater because I'm not a regular theater goer. It has to be like a pretty big deal, and that's one of the few things that does still kind of feel like that to me.
See, I'm gonna watch it outside. I'm gonna watch that one outside this year on the projector.
Oh, nice. I mean, that'll be a good experience.
Yeah. That's a cheap thing to do, by the way, and I suggest that everyone do it if you have like an outdoor space of any kind.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
I've tried to think. I can't think of a good place to do. I've got plenty of space, but it's just like I live on a hill and I don't know where I would put it.
Like I have my screen attaches to I have this lattice, I think is what they call it, on my porch that runs up.
Yeah.
Screen that unfolds. And it's pretty good about not wrinkling and shit, and you just tie it off.
I could make it work. My problem is I have neighbors that are not too far. So it's like, can I really be out there watching, an R-rated movie where people are getting their throats cut and
that's part of living next to me, man. These people signed up for that.
If I did it, I would be watching the sleaziest 80s trash direct-to-video stuff I could.
I have been weird about it. I haven't watched anything crazy. I watched Tremors out there, and the kid wanted to watch Hocus Pocus one year.
You're safe on that.
Just go put on a Serbian film or Human Centipede Part 2 out there.
At least a Serbian film, you at least need to read the subtitles for context as to what's going on. I don't know if you would always if you just drive by and be like, there's one scene that if you just saw that out of the corner of your eye, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on at that guy's house?
I think there's still some noises in that would draw some unwanted attention.
Ben says Barbarian has a bunch of backlash.
Oh, really? I haven't watched a review of it yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing I avoid, the plague until I've seen something is reviews.
Yeah. I did read a review for The Whale the other day just because I had to know what the fuck was going on with that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even heard of that.
It's the Brendan Fraser movie that's getting a bunch of praise right now.
Yeah.
Where he got the big standing ovation.
Yeah. He plays some fat dude wanting to reconnect with his daughter, I guess.
I mean, good for him, dude. I always loved him.
Oh, no, I'm a big fan. I was talking to my friend the other day. I was like, I don't know why, but Monkey Bone, I used to watch this all the time because it was always on TV. And it's one of his worst movies, but it was such a good memory of just putting on Comedy Central and Monkey Bone being on and being like, all right, I'll watch this shit.
Yeah, and Bedazzled played a lot. I've always loved Airheads and Encino Man.
Oh, Airheads is too good. I just wanted to bring this up real quick. Tell me that Brendan Fraser couldn't play Rodney Dangerfield in a biopic.
He could,
like soon,
or shave off the rest of that hair and do a King Kong Bundy at this point.
Yeah.
So is that an actual screenshot from the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put like he's in fat makeup, but
Yeah.
Is that makeup? That looks like CGI to me almost.
No, it's prosthetics.
Is it?
He's actually a very good actor. He's been in more than a few not great movies, but look at like Gods and Monsters. He's amazing in that movie.
And Blast from the Past, he acted really well in that. Like I think whenever those serious moments where he's like the comedy kind of drops off, he always nails those scenes.
Dude, I love the first two Mummy movies.
I do too.
The first one, I don't. After that, yeah.
I like 1 and 2. 3 is garbage, but
3's terrible. Yeah. So is the Tom Cruise one.
Oh my god!
I don't think I've seen Pat. I might not even have seen 2. If I did, it was a long time ago.
I still really like 2, but I mean 2 and 1 are on the same level for me.
I thought that little kid kind of killed 2 for me. That kid was so annoying. I don't even remember. I remember Jet Li, and that's about it.
That's the third one.
Yeah, the third one.
Jet
I know.
Li
Yeah,
was in one.
Jet
He
Li
was the
was
mummy in the third one. Yeah, because it was a Chinese mummy, Japanese mummy,
No.
mummy. I can't remember.
He wouldn't need makeup now. I don't know if you've seen Jet Li lately. Time has not been kind to Jet Li.
I have not seen Jet Li. Going through right now though.
Yeah, Jet Li 2022.
Oh wow!
Hang on, let me see.
He looks more like James Hong than Jet Li now.
Here, I'll share this.
Holy shit!
If I can find it. There you go.
Dude, he looks like he owns a fucking super buffet.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
He looks like E.T. Like pretty close.
Mummy is his peak. Are you talking about Fraser or Lee?
His peak was a long time ago. It's like Aaliyah and Romeo Must Die.
Yeah, I remember liking that.
She would have had an interesting career.
What was
I
that
think.
dude that was in that movie with Sean William Scott, Stifler, or whatever his name is?
Oh, Bulletproof Monk. That was
Chow Yun Fat.
Oh, Chow Yun Fat. Yeah. That was that right after Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, wasn't it?
Yeah, you could tell. I think he was just like hated that movie so much.
They tried to jump off Sean William Scott as the sidekick like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, Rock and Rundown shortly after that, I believe.
Dude, I used to love that movie.
I like
And-
Rundown.
Rundown?
Yeah, it's fun.
No, I'm talking about Bulletproof Monk.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
And
I
I
don't think
watched
you could
it.
put those words together.
I watched it a couple years ago, and I mean, it's not a good movie, but it's cheesy fun. It's kind of like the story's insane, man. Like this immortal Nazi looking for a Skrull. Like,
yeah,
it's good stuff.
That was that after Rush Hour?
Bulletproof Monk, yeah. Yeah, I want to say that was like 02.
It was probably because of Rush Hour.
That's what I'm
that
saying. Was it
even
just
happened.
Yeah.
I just found out there was a Rush Hour TV show.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Short-lived. Just
From
two
back in
random
the
dudes.
day or recent?
Like not that long ago. Like the Lethal Weapon TV show, I was a big fan of. Like that shit was good.
Yeah, they lost the lead and then
It went, and replaced him with Sean William Scott.
yeah, he had to throw a shoe or something stupid at somebody and he got himself fired.
Yeah, but the first 2 seasons of that were pretty good.
Yeah, Ben said that. He was in the Lethal Weapon show. I never watched any of those.
The first 2 seasons, like they don't try to be the Lethal Weapon movies. Like that's what saves it. They don't. Nobody says getting too old for this shit. Like none of that happens. There's
Yeah.
I mean, like similar story. Riggs lost his wife. He's nuts, but completely different backstories. Like,
I watched a few episodes and I thought it was pretty good. Damon Wayans. I mean, it was so cool seeing him in it. But
yeah, and he did a great job, man.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. That would have been a cool one if like HBO got it or something.
Yeah.
Raised by Wolves is my recent show that I am still not over them canceling.
That they canceled it too.
Yeah, give me one more season to close it all out.
I hate it when they do that shit.
It sucks because like the first season I can understand people not liking, but then the second season is such a big step up, and it not being finished off is a fucking tragedy. But I am still excited that 30 Coins is getting another season, which
nice.
Dan, you need to get on that shit. It is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do better. We need to just set some watch-alongs for something like that. That way, it'll give me an excuse to sit down and watch.
Good, Ben.
We got Matt here.
Hey, Matt, what's up?
What's up?
Ben knows what's up.
So is that the Day of the Beast guy?
Alex de la Iglesia, yes.
Yeah, and 30 Coins is like it's just a really cool story about this town in Spain where there's this governor and this priest that are having to deal with like these horrors from hell, and it almost is like it feels like it's Lovecraft mixed with biblical horror. It's really, really cool.
Where is that on? What's that
HBO.
streaming on? HBO?
Yeah.
That sounds cool. I might check that out.
HBO does good shit, so
yeah.
I've got such a long list, like, and every time I talk to people, I add more to my list.
Yeah.
I've got
man, that's why I kind of
3 or
miss the
4
days before
shows.
streaming. Because like you'd have to like prioritize what you were getting, man. Like you had to everything was more expensive.
You had like 2, maybe 3 movies a weekend. That was your deal, and you had to go find them physically.
The thing that killed me, man, is like in the mid 2000s, like DVDs have been out long enough for shit to like go out of print.
Yeah.
Like Madman, I couldn't see Madman forever because that shit was out of print. Wasn't like you could just go on the internet and get it. I mean, you could have downloaded it and gave your computer AIDS, and it would have taken 4 days to find out that you downloaded an episode of the Teletubbies on accident instead. Like you just didn't get to fucking see Madman. That's how that went. Like you just.
Yeah, and I miss another thing about that is appointment TV. I miss having like Thursday night NBC. That's the shit. Like Friday night Fox.
That died with the DVR. Like as soon as TiVo came around, that was over. See, we used to kick it old school, man. Like Prime Star. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah.
Man, Prime Star used to have East Coast, West Coast channels of like everything. So you could just fucking watch if you missed it the first time, you wait 3 hours and watch it again.
We got another special guest. This is a big one, guys. It's Mike Judge.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Mike Judge? Well, I guess he's muted right now, but I'm sure he'll say something in a minute.
No.
No, but we never had DVR like consistently, but I remember right there towards the tail end of like me watching TV. We used to do you remember when Hulu was basically free television?
Oh
yes. You just hook it up to the laptop.
Yep.
Yeah. And you would have to wait sometimes a day, sometimes a week, but you could still watch
it. Yeah.
Those shows. I was like, that was basically RTV for like a few years.
Yeah, and then you got YouTube Plus. That was when you could just get it right there on the TV.
Yeah.
With no ads.
I remember there was this big thing about PlayStation 3
What up, Bork?
stopping you from using it on your PlayStation because it was affecting like TV or something.
TiVo and well, DVR definitely made us all.
I remember in like 2007, I finessed my parents into getting me a DVR and switching to DirecTV so we could get Chiller. That was like a new channel, and I had to fucking have it. And I was like begging my dad, and he's like, "You call them and go through all the bullshit. Just tell them you're me, and if you can get it cheaper than what we have now, we'll do it." I was like, "No problem, dude."
Chiller. The big thing I remember about them, they ran Freddy's Nightmares and Friday the 13th.
Every day was a different marathon. You'd get fucking Tales from the Crypt on Tuesdays. That's what I remembered. Tales from the Dark Side on Thursdays. Those were my big days. Just
Monsters too.
Booked. Monsters, yeah. So much good TV.
I was glad Monsters got that DVD set at the very least.
Out of print now. So
did you not get it in time?
I did not get it in time, no.
No, that sucks. But I don't know. Might get a Blu-ray.
It's pretty readily available out there if you want to watch it.
Matt is asking about New Year's Evil. I've never seen that. I actually have it.
That sucks ass, to be honest.
It's not great.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's one of the worst 80s slashers I've seen.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry, Matt. We're shitting on your movie.
This shit is $400
remake though, or some bullshit. Or no, maybe that's Terror Train.
Terror Train is horrible.
I like Terror Train. Okay. No one called horrible. It's overrated. I will say that, but it's not horrible.
Yeah, horrible is a strong word. I guess
it's getting a remake on that from Tubi, right?
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Did that drop yet?
No, not yet.
What are they remaking?
Terror Train.
No shit.
Yeah, Tubi's doing it.
That's a fucking weird one.
Well, see, I'm excited about it because I feel like from the trailer, it's just gonna be kind of like a wannabe 90s teen horror slasher movie. Like they're taking the basic premise, it looks like, and just making it modern. Which, like, if they step up the costumes,
yeah,
like that could be a really fun thing, especially like with Tubi, where they don't really have the restraints and rules that a lot of other streaming services would probably.
Tubi brings the heat, man. When it comes to,
I'm just judging by like some of their originals. Like, what was that one? Tow Truck or Tow?
The Cane Hot Tow. Yeah,
that
the Cane Hot.
Trash. Oh my god.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Bam.
Yeah.
Goodbye, kidneys and liver. Fuck yeah.
You don't need a liver.
Month. And another one I'm excited for is the Bring It On slasher movie.
I don't
know
if
that blew my fucking mind,
but
that it went that way.
I am curious. I'm curious. I mean,
if there's gore, if it's like hard R, like that's the kind of stuff I've always wanted out of like.
Wait a second, what hard R are we talking about?
That's
here,
right.
Chris? Yeah, Mike, you beat me to it.
Dude, I do not see it going that way. Now, what would be amazing is if it was like Bring It On, All Cheerleaders Must Die. Like, just remake that movie again.
Mike,
Slumber Party Massacre.
Right?
Well, yeah, they. I could easily see them because look at Fear Street.
I don't know if I'd go that tone. I'd go Slumber Party Massacre. Just make it.
Have we seen a trailer for this yet?
I'm not talking about tone. I'm talking about like taking something that is like maybe Bring It On isn't wholesome, but it's like a PG-13 thing, and they just go hard R with it. Lots of gore. I think it would be really cool.
I mean, I'd watch it for sure. Like, I feel like I've seen one of those fucking movies before. Now that you're bringing it up,
I've seen a couple of them. They were
Bring It On.
Yeah.
That first one had a Eliza Dushku. Or
I'm just saying the first one got me through some times in my life.
I don't know if I ever actually watched one. I might have watched. I don't think it was Dushku though. I might have watched like the second or third one on a date, but I'm not sure.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the sequels. I just remember that first one because,
Yeah.
like, if she was in that, I was gonna watch it back in the day.
I mean, shit, we're getting a Winnie the Pooh horror movie, so let's see.
Dude,
I don't know. You ready for that one?
That movie ass. Like, I can already tell because it's one of those UK super low budget fucking movies.
Yeah.
I hate those. I haven't seen a good one in I don't know how long. So I hope they prove me wrong.
When I saw the teaser trailer, because I haven't watched the full trailer, it looked low effort to me.
Yeah. Well, some of the like screenshots I've seen of the gore and stuff, it looks fucking amateur shit. But I mean, it'll be funny to watch. If they remake like Last House on the Left with Winnie the Pooh, maybe it could be a good time.
Last House on the Left for Winnie the Pooh.
I'm just picturing piss your pants and Pooh voice. I don't know that.
Has anybody seen Ghoul School?
Yeah. That's a popular SOV type title from 90.
Well, maybe Visual Vengeance will throw it out to us.
That would be a big candidate. I don't know if like Media Blasters still has that or not. Not sure where the rights lie, but they're getting some early Todd Sheets. I know. I have a feeling they must have gotten all of Todd Sheets' catalog. What up, Jess?
And also, I guess coming out soon is the Chucky series.
I'm
excited about.
I still haven't watched the first season.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it, other than the last episode. The last episode has one thing that bothered the shit out of me. But other than that, it was pretty solid. It was way better than I was expecting. Bringing all the lore into the other movies, and they're like everything is canon. I think it's just really, really cool. I'm looking forward because it looks like season 2 they may be doing some Seed of Chucky shit going on in there. So,
I think that's
Linda.
I would have hated if they backed off of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people are mad that they didn't, but I think that it would have been a shame if they did because that's just kind of what, like it or not, that's what the Chucky franchise is. And
yeah, it's bad shit. I mean, it's one of the craziest franchises that we have if you're looking at it on paper. I mean,
and consistent too.
But yeah, I mean, I love most of the movies. I think the only one I really am not a big fan of is probably 3 and Curse. Or not Curse, Cold Adventure.
I love 3.
Well, see, I just recently rewatched 3 for the first time in forever, and I remembered not liking it as much, but I liked it.
I like 3 a lot. It's really underrated.
That's probably knocked Cult down to the bottom of my list, honestly.
Yeah. Cold is probably like my least favorite. I think 2 is like the pinnacle for me.
But I still like Cult. I just I don't like it as much as the.
There was some funny shit in Cult, like with the fucked up looking one with the weird hair. Fucking self-conscious about it and shit.
And there was some creepy stuff too.
I like Curse a lot. Curse was a surprise.
Yeah, Curse was. I don't want to say a masterpiece, but for a Chucky movie,
yeah, it was a return to form.
It was perfectly done.
Fiona Dourif is awesome and everything.
I was just about to talk about her. It's alarming how much I'm attracted to her because of how much she looks like Brad Dourif.
Oh, dude! If you watch the fucking series, she plays young she plays young Chucky.
Oh no shit!
Yeah,
see, makes me feel all weird.
Young Charles Lee Ray, yeah.
And it took me a minute to realize. I thought they were doing some CGI stuff, honestly, at the very beginning.
Yeah,
and then it slowly started to dawn on me.
Like you can tell, with some of the audio, the voiceover, it's definitely not him talking, but I do think it's kind of cool that they did it that way rather than just, CGI it or some shit like that.
Or what they did in Curse. Just like put sunglasses on him and shoot him from 10 feet away.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I think even more so than normal September too, but October is absolutely stacked. New Hellraiser, Chucky's back, Terrifier 2.
Boys, the first of like the releases that are just going to be coming out every week is hitting this Tuesday. The Friday the 13th 4K.
I'm not.
I think I'm passing
pre-ordered
on that.
I pre-ordered it because I have an addiction.
Yeah, I can't do it. I just bought the fucking stupid steelbook for it not that long ago. Like,
See, I have neglected to do that. I won't touch the steelbooks, even if they are $9.90.
Well, you got to, dude. If you're gonna go, like, because I will never disparage somebody if they want to have every edition of something. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna do that, man, you've got to get that steelbook.
No, I'm
you
not
don't have
gonna
a
say it
choice,
like
man.
that. Like I just sold like my fucking that first Blu-ray set and the big steelbook thing. I just got rid of that because I don't need that and this and the double pack Blu-rays, and I just don't need all that.
Yeah.
I want to throw this out to Matt. If you don't like killer doll movies, you need to go watch Fear. Fear's a great killer doll movie.
The Fear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. Like with the weird ass like hip hop Jamaican soundtrack and shit.
Yeah.
That is I love that movie and I have forever. The Vinegar Syndrome release is actually pretty dope.
That movie is one of a kind. There is nothing else like it.
Have you seen The Fear too?
No, I want to find it on DVD, but I can never find it.
I'm assuming Vinegar Syndrome has that, but I don't know.
I don't think The Fear did great for them, so I don't know if they'll.
But if I can find a copy of that, I'm gonna watch it this year. But I can't even find like a crappy like VHS rip online or anything.
I don't have it either. So
I think it might be on a couple of multi-movie sets. I'll look and let you know. That might be your easiest way to get it for now, anyways.
Ben asked, "What is an shot on video movie you wish we got?"
It's on DVD, but 555 is a good one. I mean, good if you're into shot on video stuff, I should say.
let's get a good August Underground release.
We are.
Coming. Yeah.
Really?
Just announced the Blu-ray for the trilogy. Yes.
I'm not a fan of those.
Oh, I fucking love those movies, though. That's my shit.
That's definitely lock the door and
the type of movie you put on at your girlfriend. You're just like, all right, fucking time to watch all.
No, there's nothing redeeming in it for me. But I will say this: it is effective because when I was seeking those movies out, in the early internet days, when I did find them, I legit thought I had found something I wasn't supposed to see.
Mortem is Mortem. The maggot cut, that shit is really, really fucked up.
I mean, I had to go look. I had to look at for screenshots of the movie to make sure that what I was. I mean,
wasn't real. Yeah.
Is that the one that they crap in the open wound?
Well, yeah.
They, smear.
But I'm more so referring to the little girl in the bathtub.
The bathtub, yeah.
Ugh. I have their self-distributed trilogy on Blu-ray.
Yeah, it was worth a shitload of money up until now that this thing got released. Everybody's probably like shitting their pants.
I wish I got a tip off. Yeah, I was gonna say, but
because that was like the most sought out. Like as far as from what I know, like it's one of the most sought out Blu-rays out there if you're an extreme horror fan. So, but I'm pumped that Unearth is doing it because they're gonna chock full it with fucking special features. So
yes. But not as good as Christmas Cruelty on Blu-ray from Unearth on November 8th. Pre-order yours now.
Get yours now.
Cheap plug, Ben. You know what's funny about that? And I was talking to Ben about this. Like when we're doing like the watch along that's on there, I'm drinking like the whole fucking time too. I'm drunk as fuck like that whole watch along because like we didn't ever expect it, you know, to be something that was going to be put out. Where it's just a Patreon thing, so it was just like fuck it. But now it's going to be on a fucking Blu-ray. Luckily, I watched it back. I didn't say anything too bad, but.
I think do we have an episode of Flesh Wound on that Blu-ray? Or at least a portion of one.
No. So they're I think they're putting the whole watch along that we did.
Oh, okay. Oh, the video watch along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to because like we're gonna be on the documentary too, but
yeah, I think I'm on that. That was interesting trying to shoot those bits with Todd. It's like, no, it's not right. Almost got into a screaming match with Todd.
When is that not normal, Dan?
That's true. Trying to
we do it live every fucking Wednesday.
It's so hard to like get that banner. Oh my god, that was a nightmare.
Oh dude, me too. I had to like fucking staple it to my wall. Like I couldn't figure out how to get this fucking thing up. I had to staple it. I just was like, all right, I'm taking a staple. I'm going to staple it to my wall, and that worked.
I wouldn't be opposed to taking a trip to Norway, especially knowing people out there.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot to do, but I mean, I'm down.
Hunt shit, I guess.
Don't
I don't know.
Talk to anyone and like with flowers in their hair and like fucking like a long white robe on who promises you sex.
That was Sweden, though, in fairness.
It's the same goddamn thing. They're blonde people that talk funny.
There's some hot Norwegian women.
Oh,
there's hot Swedish chicks.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, all those countries. Or if you like
Scandinavia in general.
Yeah, they took all the like primo women back in the day.
That's where all the best metal comes from. All the best fucking hockey players. Yep.
Norwegian death metal.
Yep.
What was that fucking Into the what is that fucking? It's an amazing documentary. That Lords of Chaos, like it's that band that it's based on, like or something like that.
One is called the Headbanger's Journey or something like that.
Are you guys talking about Mayhem?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the fucking documentary?
I don't know. I've been meaning to watch that Lords of Chaos because I read that history of black metal book in high school.
Yeah.
And that's basically the movie. And
I love
that was insane.
Chaos. Like it's definitely dramatized, but it's an entertaining fucking movie.
Oh yeah. That was just a while. Like you can't write that shit.
Yeah.
Well, that dude, that Vig Vicarnis or whatever, I think that's his name.
Euronymous.
Varg
Vicarnis or
he's on
whatever.
YouTube.
He is like he's got to be a psychopath. He
is.
was born to be a cult leader, man.
Like they like over there, you can only get like 20 years max for anything. So he's out and just like
he's out and he has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he just talks about like, shit on there all the time. Like he's just super like I feel like he's like kind of like semi-white supremacist at this point.
Yeah.
But like you could always tell in that, like reading that book, that he was like kind of behind everything, influencing everybody to do all that crazy shit they were doing.
Yeah, burning the churches down and shit. Yeah.
And they were just kind of like followers, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know a whole lot about it, but I thought the movie was pretty interesting.
I liked how the movie, like, it really showed, like, yeah, he was just a poser kid, like all the other poser kids. Yeah. Like, he was just really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
And Rory Culkin's fucking awesome in that thing, too.
Yeah.
Just channels, he's actually better than Macaulay, to be perfectly honest.
Sure.
No, for sure. I don't think Macaulay Culkin would argue that.
Yeah.
That dude just seems like okay with who he is now, and I'm happy for him.
We got a correction. It's not supremacist. He's a separatist. It's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
One fucks cousins, one fucks sisters. A whole different thing.
Yes. Orc, what's the Sodi count tonight?
You want to tell me why all white supremacists are like the farthest thing from like what you would call supreme or the best of their race? They all look like they're fucking like none of them like they're all fat. They don't have hair. They're fucking like they're like 3 feet tall. They have one leg that's longer than the other one. They're like, we're the superior race. It's like, are you? Have you seen LeBron James?
At least the 12-pack.
He can jump through a goddamn building. He just jump straight out of it. But somehow your bowling ball looking ass is what you consider to be like the best. Like at least pick somebody that looks better than that. Like if you want to tell me your genetics are superior, you have
I need
to.
a spokesperson, huh?
Needs to be like Michael Phelps.
They gotta get. Yeah. Like I mean, you know, they can't. It's never any of like the ones like you could make a case for. It's never
Michael, how do you feel about the Jews?
Exactly, right? They never want to get on board. I'm saying it's just the most genetically deficient motherfuckers that claim to be superior.
Hey, look, their bloodline is pure, okay?
Because they fucked their sister. Now their kids don't talk; they just fucking honk in the front yard. It's like the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
The soft white underbelly. I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
I think we blew your mind with that one, Rick. Well, the Whitakers. The Whitakers. I was trying to
like they just fucking honk and beep at everybody.
Yeah.
I've seen every episode except that one. Well, not every, but a lot of them.
If you think you have it bad, just subscribe to that YouTube channel and the world.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, some of it really turns me on. Like Tina is a crack whore, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Or it's like, probably get a blowjob from her for like $10.
Yeah.
Molly is a nymphomaniac, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Or it's gonna be in the other room trying to give her a lollipop and shit.
Hey, baby, I heard you say you like cocaine.
It's got dish detergent or something.
And then it's like Johnny is a schizophrenic. I'm like, I can relate.
Some of them are weird. Like it'll just be like a guy with Tourette's, and it's just like people just need to understand, motherfucker, and then it's just me.
One of the craziest ones I saw was this guy from Alabama, and he was a guy who was in control of the electric chair at a prison.
Oh my god!
And he just like gave zero fucks at all. He's like, well, they done fucked up and they're going to a happier place now.
Basically, the first episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. So I've thought about that. Like, if you're the executioner, or do you just get fucking paid until they need somebody fucking off? Or you just show up and you work for 15 minutes.
It's just their job, yeah.
Because if that's it, like I'm not like going in and like sweeping until I have to fucking electrocute somebody. I might do it.
I mean, what if you get paid by the job, but it's like a big payout? Because I mean, that would have to be a pretty
maybe all I'm doing is flipping a switch. He made his decision. Like
hard feelings.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a state job, bro. You know what the benefits are like on that?
Yeah.
All I'm saying, dude, health insurance ain't cheap.
Yeah.
You should wrestling fans will get this. You should have Shinsuke Nakamura do it. Just like yeah.
Oh my god.
Not enough wrestling fans.
And then drop to his knee. Like when he pulls the lever, he drops to his fucking knees. He's fucking doing like the pulsating shit. Turning it on and off. The guy's fucking
I mean, they'd have to put on like a light show in there too, and really give the viewers like the bang for their buck.
Theme song. Like he just comes out to his theme song, and
give him an
when the
entry.
music drops, he'll lay electrocuting, and then just keep playing it until he walks back out and dances out the other end.
It's there. Does the knee fucking thing with the electric fucking switch, and then Kinshasa him out of the chair right after.
No, that's how they get him out of the electric chair. He hits him with the Kinshasa. They unhook you when he he just flattens him out. Crowd pops. I mean, is there a better?
I overcooked the chow mein one-liner. Like everybody's just like stone faced and he's cracking one-liners.
But the music never goes off.
Yeah, just
The guy's following him with the guitar. Fucking.
I'm Rick Boogs, and this guy's dead.
Yeah, let's put on a show. Charge admission. Fucking.
You just have like I don't know who's a shameless like host that would make sense. I'm Ryan Seacrest, and welcome.
All right, there you go.
Death Penalty Idol.
He sucks him off before he fucking kills him.
Or no, what's the To Catch a Predator guy?
Oh,
Chris Hansen. Oh no, yeah, Chris Hansen does it. He hosts.
Have a seat.
Yeah. They say that like to him like, before the lights go down. They read off the list of his crimes. Now it's time for you. Cut to the other camera.
They have just like a little pizza there for him.
We've just improved the death penalty by like a lot tonight.
We did, man. All we need is Chris Hansen, Shinsuke Nakamura, a lot of lawyers.
What you do is you just make it To Catch a Predator, but you just update it like they die on the spot.
That's a way better show. They just kill him at the end. Like you catch a fucking pedophile, you kill him, and there's like a bag limit on him, like fucking deer.
Yeah, it's like they get like some like if you can make it 5 miles past the perimeter on foot, like we'll let you go. But other than that,
there you go, man. And there's like an obstacle course set up.
Yeah. I mean, you've got sharpshooters that'll take him out whenever they want to, but at least make him think he's got a fighting chance.
I'm down with this, like a Running Man situation, but you don't let the person go when they win.
I don't want like full on dystopia, but if we're gonna get it anyways, I do want like immoral reality shows. I want like Condemned, like with like
IRL, yeah.
Yeah, like dudes fighting to the death on an island and shit like that.
Yeah, but see, the way you get that done is like you tell somebody you want to see, like, this should be on TV. They go, you can't do that. They're human beings, and then you go, no. You do it all with pedophiles, and then everybody goes, oh, okay.
I think honestly, it would probably the votes would go through. Honestly.
Yeah, as soon as you said it's pedophiles, it would be like, oh yeah,
for that
for sure. Yeah.
Let's get Victor Salva on there, fucking first.
Exactly, first. Yep.
Yeah, but he's so fat he can't even run. You might as well just kill
That's
him.
The point, Dan.
I mean, that would just like
you give him a big head start, like, and
he's just like, and then you look back, he's like 10 feet away from like the dudes with guns. Like, this is even
Boston.
He's about to get his freedom, and he walks by a school bus, and he's like, "Shit!" He's like, "No, not again."
Yeah, there's like little traps, like they're shirtless, like boys in the woods, like they stop.
There's just dudes on top of it.
How would you like to be in a movie?
There's dudes just pissing on him from the thing. He sees they have like pistols. Oh,
guys,
man.
I don't know why we're giving all this away free.
Well, I mean, it's pure for record. This is like, isn't stuff automatically copywritten once you upload it to YouTube?
Yeah, this is true. If any like immoral producers that are going to shoot this and probably some remote island somewhere.
It's like I mean, it's that George Carlin bit, about Monday night executions, at halftime on fucking football.
Yeah.
Bring back crucifixions.
Man.
He was talking. He's like, we do decapitations where the head rolls down a hill into one of 7 baskets.
Plinko.
You bet on it.
You just got Drew Carey just with a machete.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna drop that guillotine.
It's making the same noise. noises. You probably have to expand the thing a bit
There's
for a
models
severed
in
head.
like sequence dresses beside the guillotine, fucking posing with it.
Oh man.
Now somebody to fucking make this like a reality show.
This week's guillotine has been sponsored by
like
Kleenex.
even
I
if
feel like it's a matter of time.
let's just kill like the people that we want to kill in society. Like we'll put Tekashi 6ix9ine in there.
Dude, he baffles me every fucking day, man. I see him. I see him on Instagay and shit, and like, I don't know how he went from New York, ratted everybody out and their mom, and now lives in like Miami, Florida, and no one has done anything to him. Like, it blows my mind.
All up on him all the time now.
He has a lot of dudes, but still, like,
It's too high profile. If anything happens to him, they know exactly where to look. Like it's not like a
yeah. Only got Tupac. I mean, you know.
Hey, they know who killed him.
Pretty much.
Did he get killed though?
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that's iffy on it.
Hey, Keefy D was in the car.
You can talk to Todd. Todd's like the Tupac expert.
Orlando Baby Lane shot and killed him.
I just know there's a lot of coincidences surrounding that whole thing.
When the cop checked on him and saw him dying, he said, "Fuck you," and then that's the last thing he said before he died.
That was the last thing he said. Yeah. Fuck you. Because he asked him who shot him, and he said, "Fuck you."
What a savage way to go out.
Yeah,
This is a beast. You're just bleeding all over the place. Blood's coming out of your mouth. Fuck you.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and call it. But
cool.
Pretty fun stream. Not so much about candy corn.
A lot of candy corn was eaten.
Yeah, I ate some candy corn. I've still got. I mean, I know Jessica said she wanted it. If anybody wants the rest of this, I'm probably not going to eat it. And as far as the movie goes, honestly, not a great movie to do a watch along on YouTube for.
That's why we're talking about Chris Hansen and immoral reality shows.
Even during the movie, it just kind of there's not enough to make fun of. There's just nothing really going on.
Unremarkable.
But it was still fun. So I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, of course.
And I usually try to end these awkwardly and abruptly, so I'm going to do that right now.
Penis.